player just keep in touch? Can a player just keep in touch? Rewind, touching player. Wait, can a player just touching just player keep? Fuck it. What's going on? It's my so sorry, man. Welcome back to the reaction video. Today we're doing what I love to do and what I do and what I love to do and do best and how I love to do it and do it and do it well. Breaking down film. Bucks versus Nets. Projected Eastern Conference Finals matchup here. 7-game series. Before we start though, spam up on the IG, the Twitter at Marcellus Howard, man. Let's get it cracking without further ado. You dig? Let's break it down. And I ain't even getting paid for this. I just love to break it down shit for you guys. I love to break film down for you guys for that.
Motion can be that much more prevalent because each guy can do that.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to lower the volume down because Chris Webber be talking about a whole bunch of knifing.
It's on these three players. I think it is gonna go as well as this. As you had three great ball handlers and three guys that could all shoot the three-pointers.
Good leg,
Hardaway was great at posting up, and they have Sharunas Marciulionis on that team.
First time he's played well. Former member of the Detroit Pistons, a very good defender.
Tough.
Middleton with a reverse.
Such a tough move.
Portis met by Shabbat.
Wait, why does it sound so odd here? But on TV, it sounded totally different. I don't know. The step through.
Connaughton for three, yes.
Like, do y'all hear that breathing? It sounds hella weird.
On pick and roll strong and be a threat always. And secondly, make sure he blocks shots and finishes possessions with rebounds.
Nothing necessarily break down just yet.
Giannis, Chris, Drew, Brooke, all these guys. They get a lot of stops, and then
I like that play right here. Let me break this down for you. So this is essentially called a rub screen right here. What Shamit's doing. So it gives Harden some options, right? So I don't know bro's name. Set Shamet the screen, but then Shamet then uses a rub screen on Pat Connaughton. So what this does here is, say if Forbes switches, right, and Connaughton for a split second stays with Harden as two people on one, Zero's open for, not zero, Shamet will be open for the scorpion pass over the top for a three. But instead, they fought through it, didn't switch, wide open for Harden. I think in this situation, you didn't have to switch, make contact, switch up, you take Harden, you know what I'm saying, and you play it that way. But if you try to fight through the direction that the ball is coming through, it's a hard defensive play, especially when Brook Lopez is sitting in the paint like that. And that's what opened it. Brook Lopez has to essentially jam that up. He was backing up. See, he keeps backing up. You're backing up too far. James Harden has a good floater. You have to jam that up early to make him to force him to take a more difficult shot or pass the ball.
They get a lot of stops, and then they go the other way. They play fast. They share it. We want to shoot it.
Hopefully that was a nice breakdown for you guys.
Assist during the course of a 9-0 run that went 2.5 minutes. Here's Giannis off three.
Marv, I think one important note in this narrative, I know everyone talks about
how
Harden plays. And if you don't know how hard this guy led that team in fourth quarter assists, getting both he and Westbrook involved.
This right here is the most disrespectful defense you can play on an MVP, though. Look where DeAndre Jordan's guarding it from. In my opinion, if Giannis starts knocking that down, the Milwaukee Bucks will be in the NBA Finals. But until then, if teams watching this game, if I'm Philly, Boston, Miami Heat, and I see how they're playing him, which the Miami Heat is a successful job playing against them, they're probably going to replicate this defense. Pack it in, 5 in the paint, and if he beats us on jumpers, he beats us on jumpers. But until he starts hitting that shot consistently, it's going to be tough for them to beat the Nets in a 7-game series. He has to hit that. He has to shoot it. If they give it to him, he has to shoot it.
Durant, and it's tipped home by Jordan.
That's what KD might be the best scorer I've ever seen. Like, Kyrie the most skilled, KD's the best scorer we've ever seen in the game of basketball. He's 7 foot with handies and it's crazy. Hey.
Giving them the payback.
And now the Nets back in possession. Harden surrounded.
Pass.
Triple team gets it to Durant and he puts it down.
I think Bobby Portis was in no man's land right here. So look, so Bobby Portis, he starts behind Harden, right? You got to sprint back to the key as a big. Sprint to the key. I know it's 3 seconds to the key. Sprint to the key, then step to the block. So he's sitting there about to guard Harden. Where's your man at? Your man's not going to shoot that 3. You not being in the paint, Dante and DJ. This is all a defensive mishap right here. No communication. Giannis is late to get back to his man. Bobby Portis has to be lower until Giannis gets back. Help him recover. He has to be lower until Giannis gets back so he can push back to his man. But Portis was in no man's land. And he didn't even contest. I feel like he could have contested that. But you know.
Giannis 14 points, 5 rebounds, 5 of 12 from the field.
Yes, start hitting that.
To that total. An all defensive first and second team a couple of times. And an all-star with New Orleans.
Hey. I fuck with Drew Holiday, bro. He's so tough. He should easily be first team all defense every year.
For their last 11, and they are an excellent three-point shooting team. Is Harden with a runner.
Got the ball to Harris. Harris didn't have the shot he wanted, and with 5 seconds on the clock, you get it to Harden. He gets an easy one. Real good easy one.
Game is tied at 59. Here's Durant over Middleton.
All right, here's my thing. Brook Lopez. If you're going to commit. DeAndre Jordan's not going to shoot a 3. If he dives, then you pick him back up. But you're already there. Just commit. Commit to KD. DeAndre Jordan's literally behind KD, not even moving. I don't know. Just a quick on the spot. If you're there, you might as well commit. Especially if DeAndre's not going to shoot no 3s.
Green has 11, as does Harris. And Brook Lopez rarely attempted a three-point shot.
That's so tough.
His heart, yes.
It's essentially nothing you can do to stop that, bro. You gotta just hope he misses. Same with KD. Good pass. Good cut.
Pretty pass, and Harris able to convert on the reverse.
Against my Kings, and you got to give the man a lot of credit for not stopping.
That boy a sniper.
Just like Durant, he's never going to stop.
16 points.
Split gap. Timeout. Yep.
Yes, he has had the hot hand. He is 5 for 5 from the field. The Nets with an 8-point lead on the Bucks. Shot clock down to 5, and Holiday able to knock it down.
You have to give the credit to
Good D.
Brooklyn a lot.
Like Drew plays great on ball defense, and Harden was having a field day on that screen pick and roll switching.
So James Harden now with 18 points. Kevin Durant with 6.
This one they're going back and forth. It was getting hot. Started to get hot.
And the Bucks.
You can now get wide open looks off the play.
Hey.
Up front, Harden.
The hands.
Harris in the backcourt.
Gotta have that steal. Gotta have that steal.
Yeah, Green 5 for 5. Harris 6 of 8. Harden 7 of 14. And Giannis with the reverse stuff.
Oh.
Here's
Oh.
Brown who's checked it for
Shit.
Nets. A runner by
Nothing you could do right there.
Again,
I mean, literally nothing you could do right there.
Go back in a time machine and watch the great George Gervin play because they seem that they must have the same type of smooth game.
first miss. He hit his previous
Hey,
5 shots
you don't want.
from downtown. Holiday feeling
You don't want.
contact hits. Yes, and it counts. Atkins
Could've been no call.
the pick.
Good probe.
Giannis
It's actually good defense. Better row. It's good defense by DeAndre. Better row by Giannis though.
Bad pass broken up by Jordan. Kept alive though by Holiday. Brings to the rim and scores. And a spectacular 18-year career. We saw Bryn Forbes hit a moment ago. Giannis with the stuff. He now has 25 points.
When Marv, we see Coach Nash talking to Harden. Again, so much has been made of the style of play of players as you see Harden back.
I mean, there's nothing you could do about that.
Most unselfish point guard that you guarded is Shannon.
Early fourth quarter. And the Bucks
Big shot. Big momentum change. They should have capitalized on this. Give me that.
Pretty soon the defense is going to have to come up, and they'll drive by when that will step up.
Solid D. Solid defense. Tay played good defense here. It's just that's James Harden. Nothing you can do about that. I literally just broke that move down on my IG, by the way. So Brooks in a tough situation here. If he helps sooner, he's dropping off to DeAndre. So that's Giannis. Giannis has to play. Giannis has to get in front of that early. You know what I'm saying? If Giannis is able to get even halfway in front of DeAndre there, Brook has more leeway to help earlier. And then what will happen was James will probably kick it to Green. But if Pat is in the right if Pat's in the right move, if Pat is on the, how can I explain this? If Pat is playing in the right the defensive position, he'll be able to help on that pass on the flight of the ball. On the flight, he'll be able to get to Green. And then once that happens, he'll go to Green. If Green kicked it to Durant, Dante would then push it to Durant, and that's a good scramble defense right there. But Giannis played from behind right here, so it made Lopez susceptible to having a drop off for a bucket. So he had a late contest. It's tough. It's too easy. Too easy. Hey, bad transition defense as a team. That's bad transition D. Yeah, Giannis. Bad defense on the Nets end. Oh my lord. Everybody's just watching. Harden is in no man's land. DeAndre is okay. He's guarding something. Yeah, pretty much. I think this plays on Harden. Harden's guarding too. Harden and DeAndre are both guarding Lopez right now. Durant is on Dante. Green's on Middleton. Who's on Giannis? Damn. At that moment you see the ball go and DeAndre sees it. It's already a bucket at that point. There's nothing you can do. Miscommunication on defense there. Easy money sniper. That's tough, K-Mid. This is when it starts getting spicy. Joe Harris played exceptional. Like the TNT guys are saying, man, the more you get your role players involved and get their confidence, the sky's the limit for your team, bro. Especially when your stars are scoring and your role players are scoring. Sheesh. For the playoffs, that's big. Yeah, that's tough, bro. Nothing you can do about that. Good save. Yeah. Lay. Ooh, that's so tough. Ooh, what I just say? Look, he breaks it down, right? Lopez. No, there's nothing he can do. He has to play it honest, right? He played up. He tried to take that step forward a little bit, but who needs to drop down? Who needs to drop down right there? Chris Middleton. But the exception is he's guarding Kevin Durant in the corner. So there's literally nothing you can do. I guess Giannis necessarily has to be more of a help in that situation. So look, Giannis is guarding Jeff Green. Boom, right? Giannis steps up. He splits Giannis. Once he splits that, it's over. Brook Lopez is in a fucked up situation. Do I help? Oh, I can't. Damn, lob. It's over. All because of that split. Had Giannis jammed it up and forced him to one direction, it'd have been easier to guard or hedged it. It'd have been easier for Drew Holiday to get back into the play. But instead, alley-oop, binga. Bro, he be hitting floaters. It's so tough. Good hezzy, boy. Chris Middleton got shades of KD in his game too. If you really watch him play. Big shot by Joe Harris here. Sheesh. This was the defining play of the game. Watch when James Harden shoots. Who was accountable for James Harden here? You can say Giannis. Dante comes and blocks out Green. But watch. Everyone just watches the ball go. Giannis does not keep eyes on Harden. Guess who gets the ball? James Harden. Terrible defensive rebounding on that possession right there. Once this shot goes up, who closed out? Giannis. Boom. Put a body on him real quick. Put a body on him and be accountable. Giannis backs into play, watches the play go up. Harden's like, I know it's off. Let me go get it. Dante comes in, long shot, long rebound. Comes in, gets it. No man's land. Where's Giannis? What's Giannis doing? Jrue Holiday is now on the ball, and watch where Jrue Holiday ends up after this pass. He stays. Dante came all the way from the paint. Watch this. So look, it had been hard for Jrue Holiday to go back on the after contesting Harden to go back and contest KD on the shot. So guess who saves the day? Dante's already guarding Green. That should have been Giannis going out there. Instead, Dante runs out there to contest, but then it's too late. 1-2. He doesn't see you no more. He's 7 feet. Ball's gone. Split gack. Breakdown plays like that, man. Woo! 2 seconds left, K-Mid. Look who is cutting. Look who's cutting. You got Giannis. If Giannis misses, you got Brook Lopez right there. Green can't guard both of them. Oh, it's a quick drop-off for a bang-out. Look at that. KD and Harden are ball watching right now. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Hell of a game, though, man. If that's the Eastern Conference Finals right there, if that's a preview matchup, that's going to be a good series. Just depends on who's clicking at the right time. Matchup-wise, it's tough rebounding-wise for the Nets. If DeAndre Jordan's in foul trouble in that game, if in the playoffs, they're going to be heavily undersized. That's going to cause problems on second chance points. So just keep an eye out on that. With Jarrett Allen gone, they're lacking size right now. But yeah, hell of a game, man. James Harden, KD, woo-wee. And Kyrie joining the mix, I think, this week. This is going to be shit. It's a lot of people you have to worry about stopping. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you guys want me to break down more game footage like this on NBA games, let me know, man, in the comments. Love you guys. Everybody, stay like that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn post notifications on. Be my side, man. We out of here. Yeah, dig. Yeah.